Thanks everyone for tuning in to episode 1 of Barnyard BS with John, Dev, and Doug. John, Dev, something we're excited to do together. We've been planning this for a while. Started off as something we were going to do back when I was in North Carolina, kind of a coast-to-coast thing. One, to stay in touch with my good buddy here, John, Dev, but also just to basically
have fun and talk some shit.
Have fun and make sure we're on the same page and chat a little bit of scootering, chat a little bit about everything else.
Yep. How you feeling today, Doug?
Feeling great, man. How about you?
If you look good, you feel good. I look pretty as shit, so.
There it is.
What's up?
So with that said, episode 1 of Barnyard BS with John, Dev, and Doug. And today we're kind of going to go over just a couple things popping in the scooter industries, a few little scooter headlines. John Dev's going to do a deep cut review, film review into, or I should say edit review or video review of Jordan Robles' Welcome to Ethic Pro video.
San Diego boy.
Dago. We're going to get into Parks and Recs. That's a segment where John Dev's going to recommend some skate parks, and I'm going to recommend something else because John Dev's no skate parks. I'm more interested in what's on TV and what music people are listening to right now. So we'll do that. And then we have a segment called Sponsor or Kick. We're going to say something, and if you like it, we sponsor it. If we don't like it, we kick it.
And we get to talk about it a lot, too. So
yeah, we'll expand on it.
We'll go into full detail about why we don't like stuff and we want to kick it off the team, or if we do like stuff and we're trying to sponsor it.
Cool. Episode 1, Barnyard BS with John, Dev, and Doug. Starting us off with the scooter news. So a couple weeks ago, one of our farmers took a pretty good tumble on the Claremont Skatercross, Becca Ortiz. The video looked like a broken ankle. Turned out being a high ankle sprain, I think.
Yep, high ankle sprain. Yep, 8 to 12 weeks. So in theory, she could have broke it and she'd probably be back sooner.
Jeez.
But I did see the video. It looked pretty. She hit it like one of these, like a little sideways thing. Yeah. So like the even weirder way.
I hate seeing when people like fold up like a lawn chair. Like,
it's skatercross, just in general. That ramp is dangerous. It's not, but I mean, it's all part of the fun.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, she bodied herself as people do. I don't know what else to say about it other than, well, get well, Becca. We love you.
Get well. Glad it wasn't a major break or anything too crazy, but high ankle sprains are painful. I know that. I've had one like a long time ago. So get well soon, Becca. We're thinking about you. Our next line of news is TSI. A lot of people in this scooter industry knows that this year TSI closed the doors on their business, which was a tough pill to swallow for me. I love a brand that's making stuff here in America, and to see them close their doors was a tough pill to swallow. Although reading the caption they posted, everything they said made a lot of sense, and it's stuff that I'm hearing from other big brands and manufacturers and distributors. So I can't say I'm surprised, but I know I am sad. What do you think about it?
So TSI was my first aftermarket scooter deck after the Ultra Pro.
Really?
So yeah, like I don't forget what it was called, Flowmaster. Maybe it had a deck plate that you had to like screw on yourself.
Oh wow!
And I took it off because it was too heavy because I was a little baby back bitch. Like back then I was like probably 90 pounds, but it was cool, and it was like one of the coolest things that's ever happened. And it was my first like introduction to like actual aftermarket scooter brands.
So when was that? How long ago was that?
I think 2009. I might be wrong, but I think it was like either 2009 or 2010.
Okay.
And I had like micro metal cores at the time too, which were like, that's the sign of the times. So it was like a really freaking long time ago. But I'm super bummed about TSI. A lot of my close friends were all involved. You know, Dan Ray, Hep Greg, all those dudes. Keaton Saunders as well.
Yeah.
Matt Tom, always a cheery, fantastic dude. Over like every time I see him, he's like, oh yeah. So like, I mean, they did what they have to do. Greg's still making T-shirts.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. So what's he doing?
He's just making TSI T-shirts. I'll pull them up right now, and then Braden can pull them up on the screen. But they're cool. It's just like, you know, he wanted to keep the heart alive. So kind of how, I don't really know how to explain it, but of course I guess. So they even posted them. But, you know, they did the little Zenith tee, and then there was one before that.
And these are all on Hep Greg's Instagram page?
Yeah, and they've been selling out. He's been selling they've all been selling. This one's mad cool.
That one's sight.
Yeah, it was super cool. And they're all like, everybody loves TSI so much. So obviously all the t-shirts
yeah, whatever you can do to support. Right?
Yep, it doesn't matter. If you're
t-shirt.
seeing Greg making t-shirts, you guys should buy something, because that might be one of the last pieces of like TSI history that you can hold on to. And if you're a scooter nerd like me, which unfortunately I am a scooter nerd through and through, I wish I held on to that little deck that I had in 2009, because it would have been really cool to be like, now it's time to put this on the wall. But
yeah, it's crazy to think about some of the parts you've ridden in the last 10, 12, 13 years.
Yep.
Part of you is like, man, I should just hang this up on a wall, but you don't think of it in the moment sometimes. And
no.
There's definitely, I've been able to like grab one of like every like Scooter Farm shirt or part that we make, grip tape. So I keep one of everything just to kind of have it all. It's all just sitting in a box somewhere.
I have all my decks, and then I have like really weird, obscure, random stuff.
Yeah.
So I have like, not obscure to anybody that's watching this probably, but I have a pair of Eagle Sport Matt McKean wheels, the hollow core Eagles. Yeah, they were Eagles. That's a rare piece.
Yeah, how long ago were those out?
No idea.
Yeah.
I'll look it up and try and figure it out later. And then I have Jack Mount's first SIG wheels from Aztec, which, if you guys know Jack Mount, that's my favorite scooter rider in the world. I taught him the nose manual at Woodward in like 2014. Real proud of that.
Nice.
So I got his wheels dead stock. Unfortunately, the Matt McKeans are ridden. I have a bunch of other random. I have a Tommy Christiana Phoenix deck.
Nice.
The one with like the dead deer on it.
Yep.
Super sick. I don't have the Teddy one anymore. I don't know where it went. It ran off on me.
Oh.
I got the Badger deck, obviously. Wall hanger. I got a lot of stuff. This conversation now, I'm going to have to dig through my closet and see what else is lurking around. Because there's got to be. I'm just thinking of like the things that are in front of my face every day, but there's probably so much more.
Yeah. So there's a lesson for you, everyone. Keep your old scooter parts, whether you beat them to death, whether they're broken, keep them, put them up on a wall, the nostalgia value of those things.
And if you have a TSI deck, take it off now.
Yeah.
Well, they'll actually not ride it until it's like about to die, and then take it off and then hold it close to your heart and give it a kiss.
Yes.
That's a little fucking weird, but it's fine, right?
Hey, we love it, right? Speaking of love it, moving on from TSI again, much love to TSI. Next thing in our scooter news section here, I loved that Aztec is in South Africa.
Yeah, I was beast.
They're
in Cape Town.
To my knowledge, no one has filmed or done anything scooter related in that area of the world.
No, so I don't think so, at least. But they were shown around by like a couple scooter riders. Their trip just ended a couple days ago.
Okay.
And like I seen Fuller, he like thanked somebody for like showing them around, and I clicked on the dude's page and he likes scooters.
Oh, nice.
So I guess there is scooter riders that live in South Africa or like have been there a few times or something.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay.
That Chipotle's talking. No, there's no at least off my knowledge, there's no footage. Like Ethic went to Greece, that was really cool. That was way back now.
Yeah.
But I think South Africa, to my knowledge, and probably to yours, and probably to Braden's, is untouched territory. Also, they went to Cape Town, which like isn't that like a giant meth capital?
I'm not too much up on the hot spots for meth.
I don't know. I watch a lot of Vice in this store when it's slow, so.
But I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
But also, shouts out to Braden, the man behind the camera. He's the guy behind the camera helping us out with this. So
all he did was press a button, dude. He's just sitting there.
He's doing great.
And I've been trying to tie my hoodie for the past like 10 minutes. I finally did it.
But yeah, that's so Cape Town, South Africa. Where else? Is there another part of the world that you think somebody should go film? Like where's something untouched? Is there another exotic location of these brands should be looking at? Where would you want to go? For a scoot trip video, something that's like completely off the map, nobody would think of.
Deep.
Yeah.
So when Isaac Miller went to Argentina, I think it was something like that, or like no, it was Puerto Rico. He went to Puerto Rico. the spots in Puerto Rico were really cool. Everything was like super duper crusty and like really interesting. That video is mad pivotal for us because like no one's ever seen Puerto Rico spots. Like he's literally bouncing through stuff. So I would like to go to a place like that where like it's not okay. Like it's hard to ride spots because the ground is so bad.
Yeah.
But like I've been to Mexico. I don't want to go to Mexico. I can't think of any like real like untouched territories. You're probably better with geography than I am. What you got off
Has
it?
someone done something in Ireland? Did I see something in Ireland?
I can't do that accent, dude. I go crazy.
You don't gotta talk like them. You just go. Plus, it's a lovely accent. I've been there before, and it's definitely a trip. Like you go there and you see a bunch of pale white dudes like with that accent, and you're cool. But then you start seeing other cultures. Like my waitress at one of the restaurants was a black lady, and she had a thick Irish accent, and it just felt. I was like, oh wow, I did not see that coming. So it's so cool when you see stuff like that when you go to different places. But I like Ireland, so that's the first thing that came to my mind. Obviously, Europe's pretty touched on, so...
Yeah, Europe's pretty crazy. I have so much family in Holland, it'd be cool to, like, go film in Holland, but Holland's been filmed in a million times.
Yeah.
I've been to Barcelona, I've seen that. Barcelona's basically tapped. No one should probably film there anymore.
Yeah.
If they want to, it better be good, because it's like everyone and their mother has been filming.
Everybody said, what's that, like little concrete wave wall thing I see people hit all the time?
Oh,
is that
yeah.
what that is?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep, that's Barcelona.
Yeah.
I haven't been out of the country in a really long time now that we're talking about this.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
Freaking COVID.
My flight to Barcelona for like a month was the day before they shut flights down during
Really?
Yep. We were ready to go. It was like all the North team, me, everybody. Got cut a day early.
Oh.
Shut down flights. I would have got stuck in Barcelona.
I was going to say, would you rather have been able to go and get stuck there?
No, because they weren't allowed outside. I would have went crazy.
Oh.
And we had an Airbnb and everything. And once the Airbnb would have been over, I would have been homeless. Which probably could have been cool in some sort of like, humans are very resilient. It'd be cool to like test my ability to exist. But I'm pretty glad that I got to hang out in my nice San Diego home.
Yeah.
Okay, untouched territory. I gotta find one.
You got one?
I could sit on this all day.
What about like the Bahamas or some weird place like
Oh, that would be
like an
sick.
island like down there would be cool.
Some like island stuff would be tight. I think Romania could be dope.
Romania's.
Yep.
Dude, the Russian spots, so sick.
Actually, one of the,
So sick.
Go to Hopkins.
The Russia spots are crazy.
yeah, I've seen
That
some
dude
crazy-
Vlad Sisa, he's got way crazy spots. Every clip that he films, and I'm just like, that spot is so cool. They got the best rails.
Two of our other shop in North Carolina at DDASC, Daniel Dares and some of the guys he rides with, they filmed like a street setup thing for Red Bull in Croatia,
I seen that.
and it was
Seen that. It was
fucking
cool.
sick.
Yeah, it was
Like
cool.
the cobblestone streets,
They were like
just
gapping in between buildings and
like
stuff.
ripping.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
show me that, or did I watch that on
probably
my
showed
own
it to
time?
you.
I might have watched it on my own time, but you definitely,
Yeah.
should show that to me.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So Croatia, that would be sick.
Croatia looked cool. I don't even know where Croatia is on a map.
It's over there.
Okay,
It's one
is
of
it
those
Europe?
over there. Sure.
I think going to Italy would be cool. Italy's been touched on, but I think Italy with
Yeah.
all the old architecture would be really sick. But I would also feel really bad, like, because now that I'm older, sometimes even like riding house spots feels weird, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck somebody's house up, because
Yeah.
like if somebody came to my crib and tried rolling off my roof, I'd probably be pretty bummed. So I don't know how I'd feel about like 1700s architecture being like, yeah, I'm gonna 50 that. Or like, you know, I'm gonna like grind someone's house that's been here for 400 years. Like, I don't know. But we could stay on this all day.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving along.
Jordan Robles is pro. I don't have much to talk about that except for well deserved. We love Jordan. He's a San Diego local. He doesn't ride for us, but he's in here all the time talking shit.
Yeah.
Big fan of Jordan. Very proud of him over the years. He finally got taller. Now he's pro. Crazy how that all works out.
It's been, for me, it's been fun to see Jordan and a lot of the guys in the San Diego scooter scene. I've seen them grow up. I've seen them, start off as a little kid and now they're becoming little men.
Yeah, I mean, dude, even
And
me,
it's-
when I moved here, I was baby. I mean,
Yeah.
I was 22, but I might as well have been like 17.
I mean, dude, like the first example that comes to my mind is Derek Marr.
Oh, dude.
He was such a sweet little kid. Now he's like 6'5", and he's an adult. And
Owns a motorcycle,
Yeah.
goes on like 10-mile hikes,
but yeah, that
camps
whole
by himself.
that
Sick.
whole crew, that was kind of my introduction to the scooter world.
Yep.
So seeing those guys rip as young riders and see where they are now has been really cool for me.
It's great for me too, honestly.
so-
That's what fulfills me the most is being in here and watching all those dudes grow up. That little kid Zach Bowker that comes in here, he showed me a picture of him like 2 years ago when he still would come in here, and I was just like, "That's not you."
Right?
Like it happens so fast. We've watched so many people grow up just within these doors.
Dude, I just moved back here from North Carolina. I was at the other store for a year, and I saw one of our guys, JJ, just riding a bike out here, and I did not recognize him.
Yep.
It had only been a year, but he was taller, his voice was deeper. Like, I didn't even recognize him until I walked away. I was like, oh, God, that was JJ.
Yep.
So it's cool.
Happens fast.
Yeah.
Happens real fast.
Yeah, man.
But speaking of Jordan,
Yes.
Doug mentioned earlier that we're going to do a deep cut on this video, which we already filmed this one time, and I didn't like how it went, so we're filming it again.
Yeah, this section, this is John Dev kind of diving into a deep cut of Jordan's video. A lot of the stuff he's doing looks cool to me, but John Dev obviously has more experience with this and can break the tape down a little bit better than I can. So John, it's all you, buddy.
All right. You want to watch it with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Dealio, dude, that Chipotle is freaking me up. What am I doing?
There you go.
Wait, I'm supposed to do something. Oh, I gotta press record. Yep.
There we go.
Podcast amateurs. We're learning.
First one.
Look at these freaking mics, though. All right. Kicking off. There's a weird frame around this.
It's supposed to be.
Huh? They're supposed to be? Okay. Is it only recording this one thing?
Yes, don't
Okay.
make it full screen, right?
All right.
Do we want it full screen or no? Don't make it full screen.
Oh, good thing I caught that. All right, we got the Tanner Fox drift car. I'm gonna just comment through this a little better than I did last time because last time I just watched the video. We're gonna have a
So hang on one second. So Braden, this one, it doesn't have the thing around it now.
no, it does. It's just in dark mode, so you can't tell. Still
Oh,
there.
I couldn't see it.
We're good.
I just want to make sure
It's still
recording.
there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, tech support. Best Buy might be hiring, bro. It might be your time. All right, so I'm not allowed to watch it in full screen. We're good.
All right.
He's got his Sleepy Boys mask on. They're doing donuts. Wearing an LA hat. Come on.
Where's the SD hat, Jordan? Come on now.
Repio set.
Fuck LA.
I like LA a lot. I got
It's a nice place to
I got
visit.
so many friends over there. Half of them aren't from there though. Little nice fisheye bowl line. It's hard to film fish in a bowl. This was filmed by Logan Schneider, I believe.
Yep.
A little cinematic, spastic. You say that I know these tricks better, but when I look at some of them, I still don't know what's going on. Because, like, I watch Jordan ride all the time, and some of these tricks, I'm like, wait, like, that was sick.
That was it, yeah.
All right, we're going to pick a favorite trick at the end of this that I'm going to bar back Smith. That's a good one. I like the random handrail flex, like, oh, I can do that. Is that cash roll whip? 360 fronty whip. Love some dog footy. That spot's fricked.
See, that's the kind of stuff I enjoy when they're shooting big gaps like that.
I like it too. I was telling you before when we tried to do this the first time. How the hybrid video was a very, very popular thing when we were younger, where it was like you mix your street and park clips together.
Yeah.
No one really does that anymore. He hit the Encinitas joint. That's crazy. Shouts out Andrew Broussard. He did that first.
Nice.
Sick.
Yeah,
But I like the combo. I like it. Also,
game.
style-wise, he looks good on a scooter.
Yeah.
Like, he belongs on, like, some people, even when they're good, they don't look that great on a scooter. It looks like they're, like, fighting the scooter. Jordan's kind of part of his scooter is him.
Yeah.
It's a piece of him. I like that.
That's definitely something I've started to notice more as I've watched more edits and videos. This rider style, and some guys have it, that's for sure.
Bastards dancing with their scooters, man.
Yep.
Enjoying them.
Skatercross.
That's second box isn't anything to mess with either. Like, all the kids at Claremont just ride fourth the whole time.
Yeah.
Or is it third or fourth, Braden? The box that everybody rides. Damn Slab City clip? Fourth, yeah. Everybody rides fourth. They don't even mess with the second box. Domo and Jordan are like the only people I see clips riding it. Damn, the Chula Vista joint, flip bar. That's in the running for...
That's cool, yeah.
I got like two clips so far that I'm like, wow. Well, they're all good, but two that stand out for me. Bro, I got the VIP treatment. I don't know whose house that is, but it's got monster stickers. That's a flex.
Oh, this gap is...
Yep. Classic. That's been a legendary scooter gap since like 2008.
That's Chino?
Yep. Big Chino, not a little Chino. There's two of them.
Damn, Jordan.
And they're both not named Chino.
Yeah.
That's Ayala Skate Park. That was beast. I'm pretty sure. No, okay, that was it. All right, so top tricks. We're gonna run it back. The front bri T-bog. That's a real good one. All right, and then directly after it, this is my other one, the barback Smith.
I like it.
Okay, and then my third one. Where are we at? This thing, whatever this is. Second box clip. I don't know what that was, but it was cool. And he dodged little homie laying down, which was G.
Little obstacle.
Good job, Jordan. We loved it.
Jordan, killed it, man. Welcome to Pro. It's on the Ethic YouTube page. Check it out if you haven't already. Maybe watch it another time.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, I mean, if you have watched it already, you could probably watch it again because, unfortunately, scooter videos aren't coming out as often as they used to be.
Okay, so that was John Dev's deep cut review of Jordan's Welcome to Pro video. The next section of business here we got this little segment we're going to do. It's called Parks and Recs. This is where John Dev is going to recommend a skate park or a spot even if he wants to, but he's going to have something scooter related to recommend here.
Yes, I will.
And then I'm going to recommend like a movie or a TV show or music or something not scooter related.
I might recommend some stuff like that too. We don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah. You should. So, but we'll do yours first. Right. So, Parks and Rec with John Dev. What are you recommending?
So, San Diego is a very big city. A lot of you guys think that we just have to go to one or two skate parks all the time. In our area, it's either Claremont or Linda Vista. So I'm gonna pick a really, really weird one for the first one.
Okay.
We're gonna pick Paradise Hills over in like South Bay.
Okay. Paradise Hills.
It's a prefab skate park, but it's like an older prefab skate park. It's very similar to the ramps that we are surrounded by right now. Best mini ramp in San Diego. It's like a full-on half pipe, but it still classifies as a mini ramp. It's not like the tiny ones. It's like, but it's a good time.
Nice.
And I think everyone should check it out.
Paradise Hills, yep. South Bay, San Diego. And San Diego has 40-something skate parks in San Diego County.
Yeah. You can drive 28 minutes to another skate park. I promise you won't die.
Yep.
It might seem far, but like...
You'll be okay.
You're still in California. It takes 7 hours to get out of California, so you might as well move around a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the locals here, they kind of either go to one or 2 or 3 different skate parks, and that's pretty much it. And
I'm guilty of it too.
And when I found out there was like 40-something skate parks, I was like, why aren't people going to more? I guess it's probably transportation's part of it.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah.
But half of you guys are old enough now, and your friends got cars. And if not, make your mom drive you somewhere else. It's good for you.
But yeah, it's definitely cool when I see riders who pretty much post clips at 1 or 2 skate parks. When I see them somewhere else, I kind of get excited. It's like, oh, nice.
I'm guilty of it, though.
Yeah,
I just ride that mini park in Carmel every time I get a chance.
Okay.
I don't ride anywhere else. But that's for another time. We'll recommend that one at a different time. This one's about Paradise Hills. Go there, film some Insta clips, hang out with your friends.
Tag John Dev.
Do cool stuff. You don't need to tag me. I'll probably see it.
He loves social media.
All right, so for us, you got a TV show or something?
Yeah, my rec this week is kind of some low-hanging fruit here. It's a pretty popular TV show right now on HBO Max, The Last of Us. If you're not watching it, you probably should. I think I got you hooked on it.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Are you caught up?
No.
So it's...
I want to binge it. I'm letting it stack. I've watched the first 2, and I'm going to just let it rock.
Okay. Yeah, The Last of Us is... it's zombie-esque, I would say. It's based off a very popular video game that I've played a lot in the last, 8 years.
It's more like apocalypse theme, I feel like. Yeah. It's a little like the zombies aren't zombies, bro.
Yeah.
That's like I mean, technically it is, but...
Yeah.
It's a little...
But the whole fungus thing instead of, brain dead zombies is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it was a video game that I just loved, so I was stoked to hear that they were making a TV show out of it, and I would say 95% of video game to film adaptations are dog shit.
Yeah.
So when one comes
Most
out,
of the time.
a video game that I like comes out and the show is good, it's easy sailing for me.
It's like when a book turns into a movie. Normally, it's not the most fan. Sometimes it's done really well, but most of the time it's not like I read the book.
Yeah.
I don't read.
Yeah.
Try to, and then read a quarter of a book, and I'm like, I did good, and then I forget about it for a year.
But The Last of Us on HBO Max, I think we're 5 episodes into the first season of it right at the time of this podcast. So
Yeah, I think 5.
Yeah, something like that.
So I got 3 now. Last week I only had 2. Now I got 3 to watch.
Yeah, it's been great. So definitely watch The Last of Us on HBO Max. Most people already are. It's
low hanging fruit, but it's worth it. It's a good show.
Easy.
I got one more for you. I watched a movie the other day that I haven't watched since I was probably a kid. Not a kid, but wasn't that hip into film and paying attention to the way things are put together and everything. But that movie 21 about those nerdy fools that start playing blackjack. I got people trying to.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. That's a solid movie.
Yeah, super good.
Yep.
I'm not going to go into detail, but you guys should watch it.
You know what's actually kind of funny is I've read the book. It's based on a book. One of my buddies here in San Diego read the book and let me borrow it.
Yeah.
So it's a good book, but I enjoyed the movie as well. To be honest with you, I flew through the book pretty quick. I read it within a week.
Proud of you. I can't do it.
I can read.
I can read.
See that shoe? It says Adidas. But yeah, no, it's I enjoy it. Yeah, that's good rec right there.
It's good.
And also it's a little bit of a it's been out for a couple years now, so
yeah, it's a little dated. It's kind of perfectly dated. It's a good thing to watch right now. I feel like now when movies come out, we don't have me and you can talk about movies for hours, so we're not gonna go too crazy into this. I'm gonna leave it at this. When movies come out now and I see a goddamn cell phone and a screen pops up when they're texting each other or someone's on Instagram or there's little videos in this little corner of the screen, I'm I'm not watching this. Yeah. So anything within 2000 to 2010, which I think was when that movie was made. Yeah. Stop putting cell phone stuff in movies. I know it makes sense because we all have cell phones, but I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm not used to it yet. Maybe I'll be used to it in 10 years, but I'm not used to it yet, and I don't like it. I'm a boomer in my 20s.
Yeah.
Why they got these little cell phones in the damn movies these days?
John Dev is an old soul. But yeah, solid flick, 21. I like it.
Go watch it. There's a hot girl in it too. She's fine.
There you go.
Sorry, Steph.
Parks and Recs. There you go.
All right.
So we're going to finish off our first episode of Barnyard BS with another new segment, it being episode 1.
We're going to fly through it this time because we got stuck on it super hard.
But yeah, this segment is called Sponsor or Kick. We are going to name something, and if we like it, we're going to say sponsor. If we don't want anything to do with it, we're going to say kick. All right, feel free to play along at home.
Yeah.
For us, some of it's scooter related, some of it's outside the scooter world. We'll start in the scooter world. This one,
We got 3 of them back.
yeah, like you asked for this one specific, so go ahead and empty your heart. Sponsor or kick, John Dev, swirl grips, swirl mixed grips, multicolored grips.
All right, this goes
Sponsor
to
kick.
every industry, not just scootering. I'm talking BMX, mountain bikes, scootering. I'm looking at a scooter with swirl grips right now, and I'm pissed. I don't like them. I'm kicking them.
Kicking them?
Yep. I'm gonna throw that scooter across the room when we leave. I don't like the way it looks. I like color. I like
Yeah.
color, but I don't think that. I think it's like why can't we do something new? Like, the grips have been the same for so long. Like, y'all could make zebra grips. That would be even worse, but it would be new and exciting.
Something
I just
different.
feel like I've been seeing swirl grips back and forth for the past 10 years, and I'm bored. So I'm gonna kick them. I don't know how you feel. You sell a fair bit of them in this damn
It's,
store.
it's a little tougher for me. One, because I'm not as passionate about it as you are. But
I really
two,
hate 'em.
like, yeah, and you know what? Like, we're selling less of them. I feel like a lot of the younger kids growing up that used to rock them are getting to an age where they don't mess with them anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to see them stack up a little bit in the store. But I think there's an audience for them.
I think there's a place for them as well.
But I would never, like, if I was building a scooter for me, I ain't putting no swirl grips
So
on
you're
there.
kicking
so
them too?
I'm basically
All right.
kicking them. But yeah, maybe the brands will listen to this. Cut back on
Keep
the swirl
making
grips.
them, but just I want to see some like cheetah print grips.
Okay.
I don't know, something new. I'm bored of the swirl. I've been seeing the swirl for too long.
Yeah,
Plain and simple.
they've definitely.
They've
feel like
had their
this-
time.
Yeah, they've run their course.
It's like how like neochrome has been around forever, but also has its place and deserves to be somewhere within a scooter store.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it on my own
But
scooter.
it should be this
But the
much.
little,
It
yeah,
should
exactly.
be this much, not
yeah.
this much.
Little kids
Um,
go crazy.
All right, so we both kicked the swirl grips. The next thing in the scooter industry we're talking are dirt scooters. Dirt scooters have kind of been up and down. Those first couple of years, the Scooter Farm opened, I feel like we were selling a decent amount
They
of
were
them.
selling a fair bit of them. Those Razor ones were flying.
Yeah, the Phase 2.
And then the Lucky one came
John
out.
Radke
We were
dirt
yeah, John
scooter.
Radke dirt scooter was beast. The Diamond Edition.
The Diamond Edition, yeah. So we used to sell a good amount of those, and again, like swirl grips, I think they have their place. There's the novelty of a dirt scooter. So for this one, I think I'm gonna sponsor dirt scooters.
So we talked about this a little bit already. But at first I was ready to kick them because I feel like none of them have good enough tire pressure and they're slow and it's harder to do stuff. But after you talked to me about it for a little bit, and also I've been seeing Vincent like get crewed up with like the Riverside heads, and they like
Yeah.
go to the park like in Menifee or something, and like they ride actual dirt jumps together as like friends on dirt scooters, and
Yeah.
they don't bring like they're not riding them at the park, they're not doing contests with them. It's like a dirt scooter. Well, technically the NV1 is now an ATS, so all terrain.
Yep.
But they're riding them like the way they should be ridden, and I think that's super sick.
Yeah. I think it was. I don't remember what year it was, but it was one of the years.
Morrison and Woodward, dude.
It was- yeah, it
and
was-
Chris Ferris was tearing it up too,
Yeah.
and then he fell.
Dylan was like just crushing that dirt park at Woodward West.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, that's how these things are supposed to be ridden. And then obviously watching Vincent do what Vincent does.
He can do whatever he wants all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, absolute animal.
Vincent always gets me pumped up.
Yeah, I'll sponsor him.
Yeah.
I was.
You were
I
on the
don't
fence.
want one.
I'm happy I got you off
one.
the fence.
Yeah, I don't want one. Don't try and give me one. It's too heavy. I have trouble riding my scooter as is. I'll take my own little guy, but I'm a sponsor dirt scooter. They're getting the thumb.
Yep. Sponsoring dirt scoots for
Yep.
the both of us. I like it. Sponsor Kick John Dev. White back grip tape. What is white back grip tape?
White. Okay, so white back grip tape is grip tape that when you get it in the package, You open up the package, ready to hang some grip tape on your wall, right? Well, if you work at a scooter store.
Sure.
If you don't, you're not going to hang it up. You're probably going to put it on your scooter. And it's going to have a white backing tape.
So you're peeling the grip tape off white paper, basically.
Yep, that's all it is.
So white back grip tape is exactly what it sounds like. It's grip tape that you peel off white paper. I'm glad we spent some time on that.
I told you, bro, my brain stops working at like 3 p.m. and I'm holding on for dear life right now. But white back grip tape sucks. I hate it a lot.
The quality definitely.
The quality, for whatever reason,
different.
I don't know what the process is with making it, but when you get some Hella Grip in the store or some other grip tape, shouts out Hella Grip. I'm gonna just say Hella Grip.
Nope.
It's got that nice brown backing on there. You peel it off, lays down nice, peels off clean when you're done with it. The white back stuff, you walk outside, step on your scooter. If you like kind of step on your foot side, like step on your deck sideways, it'll just like peel a piece off. I'm done with it. I'm kicking it.
All right.
This is another thing, we have to cut it off pretty quick because I'm gonna be on this one for a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm with you. I'm kicking the white back grip tape.
We did that.
We did a test run with some of our grip tape that was white back. And
we sold it.
I've never been more frustrated taking grip tape off, actually, once you get it off, putting it on is not bad.
Putting it on was pretty rough too, though.
But taking it off was literally it was like tearing little pieces of white while half of it was still sticking. It was
like that, and then maybe you would have got one of these.
Yeah, it was.
And then like someone's mom's in here, and you can't start cussing at the grip tape because you want to be nice and wholesome.
They get it.
I hate white bag grip tape.
Yeah, so
I hope you guys all agree.
Yeah, we're both kicking.
I'm done with it.
We're kicking the white back grip tape. If there's anybody out there that likes the white back grip tape, maybe let us know and tell us why.
Yeah, I would like to hear.
I would like to hear someone defend
that sounds
it,
sick.
because we both hate it so much. I would like to hear someone argue the other side.
You can put more colors on it, I feel like. But who cares about that?
Yeah.
All right. So, now, we're done with the scooter stuff. Actually, there's one more, but we'll save that for last.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you, sponsor a kick burritos.
Burritos, for me, that was like the thing I was most excited about moving back to San Diego from North Carolina. Was getting a good breakfast burrito. I love burritos, so I'm 2 feet in sponsoring burritos.
Okay.
Obviously, the contents of a burrito are a factor, but pretty much put whatever you want in that tortilla and wrap it up. I'll eat it. I ain't picky.
That sounds
I love me
strange,
some burritos.
bro.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's get weird.
All right, well, Doug will put whatever in a burrito and eat it. You said 2 feet in. I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Okay.
So
the 1 foot in.
Sometimes it's too much. Oh, you're saying 1 foot in.
Or you can start with
okay.
the out.
So I'm gonna start with my left foot. I'm out the table here. It is too much food sometimes. I'm an adult, I'm 29 years old. If I've had too many adult beverages the night before and I wake up and I feel like garbage, a burrito will save my entire day. I will come in here and I will make everyone think that I'm the happiest man on earth, even if I feel like I'm gonna die. But sometimes they're too much. And I don't like anything other than breakfast burritos. I do not want a carne asada burrito. I'm good. I could do without that for the rest of my life, but I definitely love breakfast burritos.
Like breakfast burritos at like the little cutty taco shops is like one of my favorite meals in the world. Like if I was on death row, my last meal might be a breakfast burrito from like the little taco shop down the
Dude,
street.
I get a vegan hash brown burrito from a place in OB called Littker's. It's at a liquor store that has a kitchen.
Oh, wow.
And they do like vegan and non-vegan. And bro,
Slaps.
ooh, it's like sausage, bacon, not real sausage, not real bacon. It's just like sausage, bacon, cheese, hash browns, and like just everything you could ever want in a breakfast burrito just mashed together, and it hits so hard. So actually, I'm gonna take this foot that's out. I'll eat a bagel sandwich over a burrito any day, though. So,
I like it.
But I'm gonna put both feet in there. I'm
So if you're keeping score
sponsoring.
at home, I've been able to change John Deb's mind twice now.
Yeah, but we've already talked about these toppings, bro. You can't. You already changed it once, so now I'm just.
Let me have my victories.
All right.
All right, so we're both sponsoring burritos.
I'm a hard guy to sway. Yeah, we're both sponsoring burritos.
Okay, I'm
cool with that.
I like it.
Next up.
So there is a burger joint in Southern California that people get way too excited for.
Yeah.
It's called In-N-Out. Sponsor or kick John Dev. In-N-Out.
I was really excited when I moved here 7 years ago to have In-N-Out at my hands. I hate In-N-Out. I'm kicking In-N-Out. The drive-through is too long. People are too lazy to realize that they can park their car and walk in. It's a horrible place. Their machines are always down. There's always some dumb fool in a weird outfit standing in the rain with like a thing on, taking people's orders. The menu is very simple, so if you're an idiot, walking in and ordering what you want is pretty easy. But I'm kicking In-N-Out.
Yeah, I think I'm with you, man. I think I'm burnt out on In-N-Out.
Yeah.
I think more so than not liking it, I'm just burnt on it.
I don't like when people also compare it to other food places, where they like compare it to McDonald's or Five Guys or, other places. It's not a Five Guys burger. It's fast food. It's like closer to McDonald's. I would say it's better than McDonald's.
Oh, for sure.
I wouldn't eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
but
better than McDonald's ain't hard though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think.
Yeah, but everything you said there, like the long lines, all that are a factor. Could you imagine if like In-N-Out was on like DoorDash, how long the lines would be if like there's all the delivery people there getting all that stuff? It'd be absurd.
Dude. Yeah, no.
I heard they're expanding now. I heard they're finally getting out of like the Southwest.
I did hear that their management's pretty good too.
Yeah, they're gonna put an In-N-Out in Nashville, I think I heard.
Whoa.
So that'll be like the first time.
There's In-N-Outs in Arizona and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's mainly been Southern California, the Southwest.
If you work for In-N-Out, though, In-N-Out's tight, I think.
Sure.
I've heard from like people that have worked there. Like you get treated pretty well. So I'm gonna sponsor being employed by In-N-Out, but I'm gonna kick eating In-N-Out or going anywhere near an In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Because if you drive to an In-N-Out, I promise you, the lane outside of the In-N-Out is probably going to be clogged up, even if you're not in the parking lot.
Yeah. If you would ask me, like, those first 7 years I lived here in San Diego, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I love In-N-Out.
Took me a year to get over it.
Twice a week. But now, I don't think I've had In-N-Out, I want to say, like, in, like, 5 or 6 years, I haven't had it.
Do you miss it?
No.
All right, so we're kicking it.
Again, give me a breakfast burrito. I'm golden, Pony Boy.
All right. So our final is going to be something that I honestly haven't seen in a little bit. We're still going to talk about it. Called speed holes. You know what a speed hole is, Douglas?
Speed hole. So,
it's when somebody.
I do know what speed holes is, but yeah, let's. For the people that don't know, you guys.
It's when somebody's dad or mom with a power tool drills holes in their son's deck, or gives their son or daughter power tools, and drills fat holes all over a epic pandemonium or a deck of a similar type.
So so for the people that are trying to make the lightest decks even lighter, right?
Yep.
They're cutting out holes in their deck. I think it looks bad.
It can be.
It doesn't look good to me.
The ones that we've seen. I've seen some professionally, like someone who's cared and hasn't just tried to shave weight in an extremely scary, dangerous way. I've seen them done pretty well down the center, like where there's like 4 big ones. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But like, you don't need to do that.
But I've seen decks where there's like fucking 20 little holes.
Yep.
And it's like, why?
Like someone took a normal eighth drill bit and drilled 10 million holes in a deck.
And there's these brands, these manufacturers have put in the time to build these decks.
They're pieces of art. Don't deface these people's hard work. You know how long.
There's also structural integrity of a deck when it's first built. And cutting decks down, cutting holes in them, I feel like you're messing with that a little bit.
No, I'm not hip to the speed holes. I'm kicking speed holes strictly because the most of the time when I do see speed holes, it's on a pandemonium and that deck is beautiful. and it's been around forever, and you are defacing Kevin DeMay's hard work.
Come on now. So
you might not know who that is. He's the guy that does all the ethics stuff. Great guy.
So if you're cutting holes, shove it up your speed hole, is what I say.
Holy shit, I'm glad this shit's almost over, bro. You're getting gnar. But yeah, also, you might hurt yourself if you, like, I'm not, like, a advocate of safety by any means, but if your scooter flies in the air, you try to catch it, something... I don't want to know what one of those holes can do to your hand or something. You ever ended up with a speed hole in your hand, Braden? Didn't you have a deck with speed holes in it? No? Proud of you.
Never done that.
All right, so we're proud of Braden.
Good man. Yep. Braden.
On that note, thanks for watching with us. This was very disorganized, and we're going to do better next time, but...
You got to watch if you want us to do better.
Yeah, and if you don't want, we're not even going to do this. I'm going to get so bored.
Yep.
This is like fun for me, but... We need to create content for the dear people that love the scooter farm.
Yeah. I thought it went pretty well, though.
We'll have different segments, too, so there'll be different stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's not just going to always be this same old barnyard bullshit.
And if there's stuff, you know, anybody, if people are watching this and there's stuff they want us to talk about or touch on,
yeah, please holler.
Let us know.
Yep.
So.
And if they love me nuts, maybe we start live streaming it.
There you go. You want this on the live stream? Let's do it.
I could do it live. I feel like I'm live right now.
No. It's
all right.
It's live. Episode 1 of Barnyard BS with John, Dev, and Doug.
Wrapped up.
Thanks for watching. Peace.
You can cut it now.